You had the strength to take another step. Could you do it?
Hailing greetings and happy Sunday, Easter. I hope everybody found all their eggs. If not, then you better find them before it gets too warm, or you find them in the spring and don't open them. Anyway, yesterday was a fun day. Taco and Mel got married in game. It was fun to watch. We streamed it. I still need to go through and edit it down for them for a memorial, something they can keep to show that they were married. I'm working on it. I need to get back to it. I just lost inspiration on it last night. I was like, no, I need to take a break from this. Didn't come back to it all. Shame on me. Oh my gosh. I'm standing in the rain. At least I have an umbrella. So yeah, it was fun. We were trying to give out invites. I was asking, I was doing a shout saying, hey, you're cordially invited to this wedding. Come get an invitation in Limsa. And Mel and Taco were running around to the different two other Etherites and just finding people that were moving and shoving one into their hands. And I don't know if Panic Attack was one I did, because I finally, during the last 30 minutes before I had to get my butt over to the chapel to film, I started doing the same thing. You're moving, you're alive. Here, have an invite, I think we got a few people that way. There was a new ranger I saw there that I'm pretty sure was one of the ones I shoved something in their hand. Who is it? I forgot his name now. Zor Ilrak. Yeah. He's in a FC called Dream. And he's a bard. Like me. He's definitely a extreme bard, because he had wings, so he's been doing extreme content, and his outfit was really cool. What is great, he's going to hop over to Cuckoo. Oh, alright. Oh. Taco's gonna hop over to Cuckoo Land and join up with Freddy and Hardtack, and they're gonna go after Mog tombstones. They can do that. Loki is 63, but he's still not even through the post MSQ, so yeah. Taco, on the other hand, over on Cuckoo Land is up there in levels, and I'm still working through the MSQ with Loki. So I will probably hop over there and just work on Loki today. It'll be a kickback Sunday. I mean, I've already checked with my retainers today, and they stole some things, and I sent the subs back out and sold off the stuff that they brought in and put that into the guild FC, the FC bank, and yeah, I'm waiting for Tuesday to cycle up reset day before I go after more tombstones, Mog tombstones, because I'm only looking at maybe another 150, because I don't need the parasol. I'm not up on the earrings. I think there's another. I don't have any desire for that hairstyle because it's short. What else? There was like maybe one other thing. Oh, there's an orchestrion roll I do not have. I picked up the emote Trumbull this last time through. And of course I got the dragon, who I call Waffle. He's this. Landowaff. Whatever. I call it Waffles. Why not? It's either that I'll call him Lander. I think Waffles is cuter. Whee! Can't fly in the housing area, but he can jump up and down. And then so I don't know if I'll even work on Mog tombstones for Loki. I'm more doing it. Why does that thing have a... That's not the one I want. God damn it. Where is it? Nope. Nope. That's that one. Oh, that's good. It's sold. Trying to find the one that, no, I don't want... Why is this one... Yes, that's the one I want. That's the last one that we got. I like it. That was from the latest Merchant's Tale run that I did. That's another thing I need to do. Maybe I'll do one run of the Merchant's Tale before I head over to Loki. I get this up here. Yeah, I have room. So I don't even think that gives, no, doesn't give poetics. Gives the other two, which is fine. 8 minutes, it says. A lot of people are busy doing Mog tombstone stuff. Which is a lot of stuff. It's going to be blocked off, but there we go. It's some raids. Better switch this to party. Yeah, I changed my party chat to red. I'm not sure what else to change it to. Yellow? No, that's yelling. Yeah, I don't want to do the path 13. I suck at it. So many fucking deaths. I do. I totally suck at 13. I die way too much. I mean, the only reason why Taco, me and Mel got through it, is that when there was a thing with it where if you died, you could just take the shortcut and go back in, because there wasn't any little, staging area before it. So every time we died, we just revive, hit the shortcut, come back and continue the fight, and we finally finished it that way. And then shortly after that, they patched it and fixed that issue, so you could no longer use that method. So I was like, well, frig. It was funny. Oh, anyway. After I get through with this, I still got to get Taco and Mel to go do the advanced one more often. Because there is a few things I wouldn't mind getting. Like the mount would be nice. But we'll see. Like I said, I don't think very many people are doing this right now. Because they're all focused on getting tombstones. Maybe not so much right now because it's getting close to the reset day. But who knows, there's some people out there grinding it. Okay, it's this one. Need to go the other way. Hi. Ah, shit. Hey, Hodge. Thanks for coming. I have a feeling it's going to be this one over here. Yep, I guessed right. Get my ass behind the ball. He's gonna disappear here. Pretty sure that's the next phase. He disappears in the ground, so I'm gonna save my bigger attacks until he's back up. Yeah, he's disappearing. Yeah, right here. Good, I was like in the right spot. Might as well get used to running after him after that attack, because he does do a re-attack. Alright, what are we doing? Oh god. I forgot what we do with that one, to tell you the truth. We're fine here, because there wasn't any nets over here, because he's going to jump around. Okay, well, we'll just run. Get a move on, girl. Your butt's in the wrong place. That was not very good on my part. I could have died. We do a big bada boom. Well, that one doesn't have one on it. And it's going to be this one here. It's a safe spot. Shitski. Fucking A. At least we had a landmark this time. And he's gonna disappear again, I betcha. Yep, there he goes. Alright, let's start here. Have to get all the way behind him. So you're gonna do damn nuts again. No, balls, okay. Okay, what about the next phase? I probably got nipped on that one. Let's go big bada boom, guys. Beat him down. He's almost dead. Fine. Tired of playing around. And let's see. Did we get anything extra in the personal spoils? Nope. Just some more pot shards. Which is not a bad deal. That's what I'm collecting. I still need more. I got 63, and I need more than that. I think to buy everything off of it was like 160 or something like that. I don't know. I got one thing so far off of them, and that was the emote. Wow. Which is cute. You gotta remember, Taco's just an itty bitty guy, itty bitty girl. I'm just an itty bitty. Die, you guys. Get there. Go down. Go down. And stay down. Let's see if I get anything. No, just prisms. Which is fine. I use them. Don't break the fence. I don't know the paths right now. I'd have to go look them up. Big ugly cloud, guys. Our tank is the Lalafell. That's amusing as hell. Great big mobs. Itty bitty tank. It's good fun. Don't break the fence on the left. Right. There's a fence over here that if you drag the mobs to, they do this attack and it will break the fence down for the other cow. Or you don't drag them over and you get a totally different path. It's 12 total. Well, 13, which is the ultimate boss one in each of these variant dungeons. The last 3 do give mounts at the end, except this one, which sort of irks me that we didn't get that one. You have to run the advanced in order to save up enough of these brass things to get the mount. It's like, this is ridiculous, really? And the one in the advance is a flying carpet, and then the one in the extreme ones is, come on, is a genie in a bottle. And we fight the genie in the bottle in one of these paths. I can't remember which one. I think it was the one to the right, from the fountain in the center. Well, what are we doing? We got somebody in a cutscene? Yep, we do. I'm going to put her on focus target. Alright. Now let's see if I can remember this damn thing. Might as well just hit her hard to start with. This is where we want to end up over here. I'm not close enough to be infected by the rug's path, but alright, now what? Over there. And I think we want to be on this side. Nasty piece of work, you. Oh, geez. Okay, so she's gonna go that way once. Twice. Catherine Cleaves. So we're fine here. I think. No. Other part of the circle. Okay. Keep forgetting about that. Alright, we want to get away from those. That's more of a wait till you see they're done and then move in. Oh god, now we got 4 of these rugs? I do not remember this part. What the fuck? Yes, you're gonna hear me cuss when I'm fighting shit. Oh god, what is going? Oh no, are you serious? You think it's over here? Fine. You're wrong. I shouldn't have followed you. Yep, I think so too. We guessed right. Hooray! The old shell game. Alright, we're gonna do that again. Alright, she's gonna go this way. One sweep this way. And then this way. And then that way. So back and forth and back and forth. If I'm reading this fucker right. Alright, I did read it right. And if you're wondering, you get 2 extra abilities to pick from. I always choose those. One is a shield and one is a heal. So this way, oh, shitski. This is a dodge situation. We done? Because you can solo this or you could duo it. In our case, it was me, Mel, and Taco doing it together. Alright, she's gonna go there. And then there. And then over there. You have to dodge everything else. And then move in. A lot of healer checks in this. Okay, she's gonna go that way. And then this way on this side. And then one over there. So it's here. Got it. I got it that time. Let's go big bada boom again. Fill her butt with my arrows. Come on, guys. Do some damage. You're gonna do damage. If you're waiting to do some big damage, as soon as you see a bard have music around him like me, that's the time to do it, because I'm giving you a battle boost. Okay, we're gonna wait here. I got into the wrong spot there for a minute. Thank goodness. That next one was going to be nasty. Just pot shards. Oh, commendation. Yeah, why not? I didn't die. At all. Isn't that amazing? That's flippin' amazing. Yay. I'm up to 65 pot shards. Maybe I should go look to see what I wanted to go buy. Let's go back to Limsa. We'll head over to Old Charlian. Need to remind myself, alright, why am I doing this again? And for what? He must live here. This is the bard I was talking about. Like his weapon. It's pretty as all get out. Look at that. Spelling etherite, God. ETHERYTE. He's still here at the etherite. Last time I came through. Oh, and then of course, you know, this is what I call Cactar's icon. You know, if I go world hopping, if I see him here, I know I'm home. He's always hanging out here. Wait a second. You know what I should do? Well, I could do while I'm in Charlian. What the frig? Let's go faster. Helton. Hello. He's just hanging out at the etherite, man. I don't know. I guess that's why he, I was able to shove a thing in his hand, because he's just hanging out at the etherite. I'd asked to see if he wanted to go do anything, but yeah, he's an extreme player, and I'm just not. All right. Guild ship exchange, I think. That would be the last one. Artifacts, pot shards. Kovo mana. Okay. Nope, that's illuminated. I forgot. So this brass comes from the advanced one where you take on just the mobs, the bosses, and then the manuscripts come from like the extreme version. But we're looking at pot shards. Ah, yeah, the outfits. There's two outfits: the story spinner and the story lover, which is it's a guy and a girl set, but they're either one. I could wear the guy's set or the girl's set. This is the one that I ended up spending some pot shards on, was the ballroom etiquette saving face, which is delighted, which looks like a little wow. I'll show you in a minute. And then this is the orchestrion roll. But if I remember, if I added these damn things up, and I will do it again, just to see what my ending target is. Okay, so it's 9 plus 9 plus 12 plus 12 plus 6 plus 6 1 2 plus 9 plus 9 plus 6 6 6 plus 9 93. Or it was a little over 100. I think it was 103 or 100 and something for the whole thing. So I still need my main goal is 93, and I currently have 65, which means 28 shards divided by 3, because you get 3 shards per run. 9 runs. 9 runs is all I need. Fuck. I know I should go to Loki, but this is not what I wanted. Damn it. It's over here. Alright, let's see what they stole. Maybe I'll do another run, and then that would only be 8. Kodaks, huh? Unless it glows and it's shiny, I'm not really interested. Well, it's interesting design. It's very detailed. What does the inside of the book look like? Just scroll out a little bit. Sorry about the tidy-whities. Kind of interesting, you know, on the inside. It's interesting, but yeah, Green Company seals. And this is what I do, Hodge. I have my retainers going out stealing me stuff, and if I can't sell it, I turn it in for Grand Company seals, which in turn increases the credits to the guild, and that's why we have so many. Sky Deep Sword for a paladin. Let me see. Well, I don't know, for a paladin weapon. Ooh. It's got purple highlights on it. Alright, it's not super wimpy. There's been some paladin weapons I've seen. It's like, really? He's a paladin. He needs something with a little hoof to it, you know? Come on. Just because he's got a shield. I have a paladin that's level 90. I should work on him sometime. I liked being a paladin. What the hell is this one? Oh, astrologian. What does this look like? It's interesting. It's pretty. I like the chains coming off of it. That's an interesting touch. And I like the spinning symbol thingies in the center with the cards going around the outside. It's almost like you can grip it from the top. And all else fails, grab your plain spear and hit them over the head with it. You know, just grab it by this handle and whop them. But yeah, this is full friggin' detail. This is one thing I love about this game. Notice the chains on this thing are kind of slightly wiggling as it rotates, like real chains would. It's just amazing. I'm not going to keep it though, but well, really? Level 80, Astrologian. What's my Astrologian at right now? I think that was Astrologian. That was 90. Got a lot at 90 because I'm still wanting to work on the I've got 1, 2, 3 to work on. I know I should. Maybe I'll rotate between Loki and doing one of the other ones. Levior, State, estate interior walls, which is kind of cool, but I've never really liked them. I know you've got room, but do you want to sell it? Can we give for it? Seriously? Okay. But I'm gonna go this way. If I remember right, that's something I can make anyway. Yep, I can make Livy or estate walls. The wedding. Hey, Georgie. I'm glad you enjoyed the wedding. Marble, stone gold, ingot. Yeah, this is pretty easy to make that one. So I'm just surprised it's selling for so much. They had a very beautiful wedding. It was funny though. You know, they were doing it just for the mounts and the free teleports and that sort of stuff. That's an interesting, that's a really interesting face piece. With its own little horns coming off. Can you, nope, there's no peekaboo in it. So the eyes are covered. Not how the hell you're going to see out of that. Ah, promise ceremony too. With your real life promissory. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That's how me and Jethel met in game, and we even had one of the guides in EverQuest to marry us on Valentine's Day. So that was kind of cool. Yeah, it was cool. So yeah. It's possible to find, you know, your other half that you're missing in a game. But it took us like two and a half years before we went, okay, well, what are we going to do at this point? So he ended up leaving the East Coast, coming to the West Coast. But yeah, if you meet somebody online, take your time, get to know them, spend a lot of time in voice and chatting and playing together and all that good stuff before you finally pull the trigger on anything. Ah, see? And that's when you met him. So it is possible, guys. It's very possible. Let's put these things away so I can do something with them. Let's see if I'll do one more. Just to see. And I'm holding off on getting any more Mog tombstones for a while. In Colorado, I've heard Colorado is a very beautiful place to go. It's cold in the winter, but it's very beautiful. So I wish you and your other half the best of luck in life. And may you always find joy in each other's company. You know you're meant to be together if both of you could sit down, maybe watch a movie or read together and not have to talk to each other. You're just there with each other, comfortable. You know, you don't have to make a whole lot of small talk or nothing. You're just, you know, you still talk, but you know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got it. You got it, Georgie. So yeah, that's the way it was with him and I. We could just sit there and be with each other and be perfectly happy and content. So, and we still are. He's off playing Conan, which I'm happy for because he's finding more of the RP that he was craving for in EverQuest 2, which is basically dead in there. It just isn't any RP like we used to do. And RP in Final Fantasy is a whole lot different than EverQuest too. One question they always asked was, Did you two do the do when you went to visit? Well, like, yeah. And I that's my answer too when I went to go visit him in New Hampshire. Well, yeah. Quite a few times. I was there for a few days. And all that worked out really good too. That's another thing you got to take for a test drive. I'm sorry. If you're not compatible that way, then best 2 weeks of your life. That is so cool. Up, here we go again. So after this one, I will need 8 runs. All right. Everybody doing a cutscene? I'm just making sure everything else is working right. Nope, this is the variant dungeon. Well, it's kind of new. It's a Merchant's Tale variant dungeon. I'm just collecting pot shards. I've done all 13 paths. Oh, the 13th is a bitch. It really, really is a bitch. It is so friggin' hard. I mean, I think after doing it a while, it might be easier in the long run, but damn, trying to gauge where you're supposed to be when that thing is moving, it's a big fish, is kind of hard. And that's what, if you get ran over by it, you're dead. Because he'll gobble you up and spit you out, and you die when you drop onto the floor. I don't think you can do any of the variant dungeons until you're further along in the MSQ. I mean, there's 4 now? 4 variant dungeons. And I did number 1 and 3 solo. 2 I couldn't do. I tried. And it was just too friggin' frustrating to try to do. Especially when I was able to do number 1, the first variant dungeon, solo. And I was able to do number 3. I have tried to do this one. And I have not been able to. Mel and Taco were able to. In the advanced dungeon for this, the Merchant's Tale Advance, is definitely, you gotta have 3 to 4. 4 is better. That's an awful big moth. Oh, Jesus. Should have hit backwards. Focus target is butt. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Gotta wait for my cycling again. At least I have this guy down, I think. He's got some variants, but just gonna get over here. And I'm just going to get used to running it the other side. Because when he does, oh god, where in the hell do we not have nuts at? Here. And then he's going to start the damn thing. Going in this direction. At least he put it at one of the gates. God damn it, he doesn't have both my... There's that one. There's that one. For once, I was in the right spot. I am shocked and amazed. So yeah, when I come in, you know, I have all sorts of things I can do. It's just, oh, what do I feel like doing today? I feel like bringing up the remainder of my troops so I can get the Armano mount, which Taco and Mel, I believe, both have already. Oh, this is not good. I want to go over here. He's almost done. Come on, go down, you bastard. Yeah, I'll just a pot shard. I'm gonna need 80 something. 83, I think, is what I figured out. You little pod people. They're grapes. They're grape people. We're gonna turn them into grape juice. Smoosh these grapes. Smoosh them good. A Devo song, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm too far in? Oh, fine, I'll go this way. Magic prism ribbons, which I like. I do use. I have a bunch on me now. Can never have too many of those. Probably need to check the market board and see what they are and buy up all the cheap ones I can. Why? Because I use them for certain things. All right, looks like they're gonna. I think the tank's gonna drag him over to break the wall. As soon as these green cloud people can be attacked. That is my guess. I might be wrong, but tank is over on that side. He's going to have to drag him over further if he wants him to break the wall. Maybe they're not. I don't think he is. Alright, so it's not going to be that path. By dragging him over here, you break this wall and then it takes you a different path. Give everybody some run speed. I wonder if I go through limbs if that guard's going to be there again. If I go back through there again and he's there, I'm just going to go, oh, do you live here? Do you have a home? Anyway, from Taco's wedding yesterday, we ended up meeting a new person who has become our newest member of our FC. Just Panic Attack. Hang on a second, guys. I want my spoils. And I also invited him to the Cookie Cafe. And I think he's going to fit right in with the rest of us. So that was a happy happenstance from yesterday's wedding. We ended up making a new friend, which is always good. Okay, you're going there, and then there. Anyplace else? And then back over here. Okay, well, you're going to end up over here. Alright, you're going there, and then there, and then over here. So I guess we'll be over here. God, I had my butt in the wrong spot. Just a little bit too close to that line. I swear my butt's not that big. Alright, you're gonna go that way. Circle around. And then he's gonna go this way. So we go this way. And that way. Today. Just to screw a few. Oh god. Alright. He's going to end up over here. So we just need to stay out of the bars. Not the bar. Damn it. It's the other side that I needed to be on. Oh well. Ah, shit. I was able to get battle stance in on that one. Gonna do the shell game. As long as it didn't move again. God damn it. I miscalculated on that one. Shit. That was stupid of me. Oh, now we gotta play dodge the fireballs. I should have hit that other one. Troubadour and Nature's Mime will allow me to give it a 15% increase to damage reduction, and then a 15% increase to heals. Where are we going after that? No place? So it's going to be over here. That's the one I need to watch out for. Just getting down there. I'm going to do a big bada boom here shortly. Why not now? Since I know where she's at. One more? You going to stay for one more? God damn it, she moved. Dancer. Oh, well, I got another triple triad card. Speaking of triple triad, which I already have that one. Alright, we're gonna head back to Limsa, and then after I get done at the gold saucer, I will hop over to Loki for a while. I mean, I hang out in Limsa too, but I hang out down the road. He must be waiting for his raid party, possibly. So here's the tip of the day. I'm coming up to it. I think I've shown this half dozen times, but that's okay. I still talk about it when I do it. So, you know, don't forget airship landings. You know, because I do everything the cheapest way possible. I usually do alliance raids. That's what I figured you were hanging out for. So, you know, taking the airship, you could purchase all these things, right? But if you need to go to Udal and you're in Limsa or Gridania, go to the Gold Saucer first. And then just talk to this guy and you seek passage to Udal. It doesn't cost you anything. Sure, it takes you a couple minutes to go up to the Gold Saucer and then back to Udal, but for no cost whatsoever, except for a couple minutes of time. Here we go again. Why can't I spell that? I always get blocked out. E-T-H-E-R-Y-T-E. Another smiley face, as I'm just teasing him. Alright, we're going to sell my triple triad cards. They're both worth not bad. You know, the Shadow Lord is more, even though it's older content with the Juno first walk. Now I'm here, let's do a mini cactpot. He does a lot of alliance raids. 5, 6, 8. What the fuck is that? I know, I should be able to do this in my head. Now 5 and 8 I think is... It's 13. I was gonna say, yeah, it's 13. 27? No. 19. That's not very good. Three. What is it? 24 minus 8 minus 3. Yeah, let's try this one here. Not bad. I did okay, because the other ones would have been way less. Yeah, we did good on that one. Yeah, he had wings as a mount yesterday, which 1 and 3. Okay, well, we'll just try this one. Yeah, I was hoping. This one would have been the best, I think. Yeah, anything, well, I wasn't very good on that one. But still, what we got? A 9, an 8, a 2, and a 5. God damn it. 9 plus 2 plus 8, that's 20. No, 19. That's going to be a sucky one. No. This is not going to be good. Let's try this one. Not bad. I'll take it. I'm good. Alright, let's go up and do the cactpot. Good old cactpot. I gotta get my numbers out because I'm gonna buy my new tickets. I was having Loki go up and do it, but you know, I kept forgetting to have Loki go up and do it, get his rewards, and I was like, well, this isn't working. See what I want. My son, ended up getting the first prize one time, and he got it off of just random numbers that he bought. Oh, I got 4th prize. This is the most I've ever done. I maybe this one. I got 2 last numbers, but so I got 2 sets of numbers that I use every week. 5, 3, 4, 6. 7, 0, 3, 4. And the last one, I just buy the first random that comes up. Because you never know. Why not? It's random anyway. And that's all there is to it. I'm done for the week. Okay. Just wondering where I want to go now. Probably back to the FC house. Oh, before I forget, let me show you that emote that's that I got from that variant dungeon. It's not wow, it's not overreact. It's gonna take me a moment. Taco would know. It's one of his favorites. Even Mel would know. It's not facepalm. Delighted. Ah. So that's delighted. Oh, those finally sold. Nice. What the hell is wrong with him? You want this Ethernight and what? He looks all serious and all business. He said something about if you want this Etherite, you gotta come through me or something. Here's a lovely little Lalafell right there with little horns and a dodo bird. Let's go back to the FC. Alright. At least I'm someplace where I know. I'm gonna hop over Loki. Give Loki a chance to do it. Oh god, I keep forgetting I have coffee over here. No. And Panic, I don't know how long. Well, you've been gone since 2013. You could data hop. Just like I'm hopping to my other character. I could take Alcon over to Cuckooland. So when you're on this screen, just right click on your name and you can visit another data center. So that's opened up. We can't We can go to the Oceania servers, which is sort of a hub that's between us and Japan and European servers. If you were on a Japanese server or a European server or American server, you could all go over and meet up on the Oceania data center. Which I think is pretty cool. Is very cool. Very, very cool. Very good. Okay, what am I doing here today? Right. We're trying to help Alphino create his little group of, his little army. That isn't beholden to any city. So they could help the Scions against anything that threatens any particular city. They could take this group of warriors and army basically to go help. And Nomino of who's in charge of Udall is really not too sure about this group. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, come on. Oh, I don't have to go all the way up. Alright, well, they are working on stone visual to repair it and take it back over. Nope, I could care less about masonry. Yep, I'm tracking down a band of thieves. I seem destined to cross paths with those villains. Yep. Uncanny, they're a cannery enough to evade our most able trackers. They're not doing that good then. The heretics themselves seem somehow changed. These heretics supposedly are running around. Their leader is called Iceheart. Lady Iceheart. Alright, I need a sip of coffee. So these guys that they go up against are in an unsettling, unnatural zeal state of religious fever. Well, it looks like they were at it again, and there was a trader that just came in that was attacked. patrol found the guy lying senseless in the snow. Yeah, I guess I need to go talk to him and see if he can remember anything. I much prefer it when these towers have just a hole in the ceiling and just drop down. Let's take it to see the infirmary. Nope. This is not where I want to go. No wonder he's giving me a dirty look. Like, what are you doing in here? Trying to find the bloody door out. Now I'm stuck. It's in here. Cowardly black hearts. Okay. So somebody hit him. So while he's on the ground, he gets to watch these guys take all his stuff. So the guy saw him watching them and came over and hit him with a mace, and before he's surprised it didn't kill him. But before he passed out, he heard "Return to Snowcloak." Yeah, he was lucky to survive. So I guess we need to go to Snowcloak, right? Let's get the hell out of here, Chucky. Yes, I named his Chocobo Chucky. I don't know why. But of course, there's an option that if you want to change his name, you can. Depends who I'm on. That option's available. I will change whichever Chocobo I have out at the moment. Name to Chucky. Speaking of Chucky, how long are you... Do I need to feed you anything? Yeah, maybe. There you go. Let's go beat some stuff up. This is gonna be weird because he doesn't have all the spells that he should. Hello.
Hello. Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yep, I can hear you. Oh, fantastic.
Although I hear an echo too.
Oh,
I hear me.
Here, let me grab a headset. Be right back.
Okay, that's cool. Do. That's a pretty mount. I don't have that one. Draw your weapons, fool. Wait, I recognize you. You, adventurer. You come seeking the heretics? Yeah, we're not here to fight you. You're on patrol. Cornered in this ravine, yet they are gone. Vanished like ice waves. Oh, we got a cutscene now. Yeah, well, they're in the walls. There's Lady Iceheart. Aha! I heard her. I know she's up there. Oh, not you, Chucky. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, there's a tunnel up there. 'Twould be best we were to return to White Brim and lay our suspicions before the Lord Drillmont. Oh, for God's sakes. Seriously, guys, we're right here. We could go up there and figure it out. I mean, come on. There's just something up here. Probably one of these gators is hiding it. But, alright, right. Back to White Brim. Getting ready to do the Shiva fight, which I do enjoy. I love that one. I like when she freezes you in the center and spins around and stomps her foot on the ground. That's so cool. I just like the tactics. Okay, was he in here? Yeah, I think so. We'll find out here in a minute. Yep, gotta run up all these stairs again. It's okay, Chucky. Keep going. Yes, I know you're getting dizzy, but it's alright. Come on, you can do it. One more. Take a breather. Breathe, Chucky. Alright. See, I told you it'd be okay. In their report, the man you found out in your snow cloak were some of my finest. So that they should be bested so handily, I fear I have woefully underestimated the threat of these heretics' pose. Well, yeah. They're enthralled, guys. That's why they're harder to fight. Oh, so he wants me to put aside my mission and consider the stolen provisions lost to us for now. Be ill-advised to blunder unprepared into what may well be the very lair of our enemy. Alright, I gotta go back to Hossifant. Yeah, Snowcloak won't shield them for much longer. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think I have any blue ones around here. No, they're all on requests. Where's the friggin' stairs? Going down. Over there. Doi. Doi, doi, doi. And then straight across. Down one more, and then we'll go down to... We'll fly back to Dragon Head. Wait a second. I kind of thought so. The map didn't look right. Yeah, this way we wouldn't have to look at Chocobo Butt for a while. Now I'm on the right track again. I like that barding on him. It's very pretty. There's Dragonhead. Oops. Flew right over the top of it. And I think Lord Hossifant's in here. Yep. Alright, Chucky. Behave. Not the only one in here with their chocobo out. We won't touch what that could mean.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart?
What did I learn? She's sneaky.
Indeed. And this transpired at Snowcloak?
Yep.
Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate.
Well, yeah.
So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order.
Yes, I totally agree. They're hiding over there.
Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma.
And they're enthralled.
As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion.
Oh boy, good luck with that.
Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action.
Oh, you hope so.
Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche.
Well, yeah.
On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Well, thank you so much, and I'm sure the guys at Revenant's Toll will be thankful too. So now we go back to Revenant's Toll, I bet. Oh, jeez. How did I guess? Alright, Hossifant, I will catch you later. See you later, bro. Of course, I could just port back to Mordona, but I could. We do that because it costs me nothing to go there. No, I don't want to return to Gridania. I want to travel to Mordona. That's my absolutely free point that I've claimed. All right. Yeah, we'll go till Staffborn here. In the frozen wastes of Corinthians. Corinthians. Hossifant? Yeah, you need to, you know. I fear it will attract even greater numbers of those who would do us harm in the name of greed or power. And everybody's got to remain vigilant against such threats. Yeah, you get more people in here, and you have to watch for more threats. What the hell is that? Right, he can't put it on, he can't wear it because he's a bunny. For some reason. I have no clue what that thing looks like. I'm gonna look it up and see if there's a picture or something. I'm curious because I don't remember what that is. You can't wear it. Oh, it's that. Oh my god. Let me see if I can show you what I'm looking at. It's that. It's kind of weird looking, isn't it? It's just a little on the strange side. It doesn't show on bunnies. Females. Yeah. On a Lala, it just about covers up their entire face. So it looks like there's a head covering with it. It looks kind of interesting. But yeah, he can't even wear it, so. And a lot of this stuff you get from this stuff, you can't see if you can see the circlet. Oh, no, it's kind of cool. It's got a lion in the front of it. Now I'm looking at pure glam. Oh geez. I don't know about that one. It is dyeable, but I have a feeling it's just the center part. Would I ever use it as a glam for him? Most likely not, but it is kind of amusing what it is. That is friggin' amusing. It's kind of pretty, but it's dyeable. I wonder what you could do with it. These are the questions I ask. Oh, let's get closer here so we can see exactly what's going on. So it still looks like you've got the silver band behind it. Neon green. I don't know what I'd ever use that with. I mean, if it's very detailed because you got this really nice cool lion, or is it a cat face? I don't know. It's a lion, I think. Here in the center. It's a cat face. We'll just call it cat face here in the center. And then these weird leaves, and then you can still see the silver band behind them all. So I don't know. Let's try some metallic looks. It's white. That's metallic pink. Brass. White. Black. Purple. Blue, it looks kind of interesting. Light blue. Green. Now this is metallic yellow. Orange. Red. Really dark. This is metallic gold. A lot of time, well, from the sides it looks gold, but straight on it looks very dark. So, I don't know. I think I'll just take the bag of gold. Brave new companions. I bet you he can't wear that either. Nope, can't wear it at all. Lovely. What's this? Daystar Circulet. That looks kind of interesting. It is dyeable. That's unusual. It's got a lot of detail in it. That would give him a different look for sure. If I colored it salmon pink, it looks like it's part of his skin tone. That's kind of interesting. A different look for sure. I don't know. What's the last one? I bet you he can't wear that one. Oh, I'm surprised. He can. I wonder what part of it gets to be dyeable. Really? I think that's the same hat that, let me look it up real fast. Even Star hat. I think it's the same hat that I bought when I was making a Lucifer costume. Even Star hat. Yes. You could buy it for, if you've got a weathered Even Star hat, you could use that plus 100 poetics to buy this. Or in my case, I used Allied Seals. So, I don't know. We're just going to accept the quest. Oh, they're still going to be doing an inaugural ceremony. Well, it seems like Tataru needs some help. She's getting rather frustrated. Let's go check on Tataru. Poor Tataru. Poor Tataru. I think I lost Panic there. Panic, if you want, go hop into Cafe Hangout and meet some of the people. You know, you met Hardtack. Taco's in there. You haven't met Freddy or Captain Bluehawk yet. I know Hardtack, Freddy, and Taco are over on Cuckoo Land right now, off doing stuff for Moogle tombstones. These parchments need to be sorted. These documents, why are they even here? Oh, I'm sorely tempted to file the lot in my waste paper basket. You know what's bad when Tataru gets flustered? Yes, I wish to lend a hand to you. What's wrong? Okay, I'm going to hand out the uniforms to the new recruits. Alright, I would do that. Okay, new recruits know they're not supposed to put the garb on immediately. And they are supposed to go to the Rising Stones to report for the ceremony. Alright. I wonder if the Scions will ever have matching uniforms. A well-funded organization is a well-dressed organization, I suppose. Nope. The Scions will never wear the same stuff. We will always have different things on. Just 'cause. So we need to hunt down the other recruits and give them their uniforms. Well, at least none are in here having a drink. Come here, Chucky. This will be a lot easier. Let's get some. Oh well. Geez. There's one. Yep, you believe in the cause. Alright, let's get some height here, Chucky. I swear, this is one of the best locations if you're waiting for Moogle mail. Go to Mordona. I mean, it's right next to the Aetheryte. Otherwise, in Gridania, you gotta port over to Old Gridania. And go to the amphitheater. In Limsa, you got to go up to the aft castle, run across the plaza up there to the other side to get to the Moogle. In Udal, God, where is he in Udal? I can't remember. I think he's up from the Aetheryte. I'm not certain. Yep, we're ready to do something on a grander scale here. Have a new uniform. Hey. We look forward to rebuilding lives. Yep, here, have one. There's your uniform. Yeah, and like I said, I think they're calling them the Blue Blades. There's another one over here somewhere. Aha! I knew you were up here on the ramparts. I wasn't sure where. Looks like I have to hunt down 4 more. I don't know what they're looking for. They're all standing here looking out this way. What the hell are you guys looking at? Do you see anything out there? Besides, you know, I'm pretty sure all you can see is the butt of my chocobo, but look at them. What the hell are you guys looking at? It's foggy out there. What are you looking at? I don't know. Oh, there's the other one. Excited to forge your path forward. You bet. There you go. Got 3 more to hunt down. Aha! There's another one. You're all back here kicked out and sort of hiding, aren't you? You see the next one. Yeah, probably a few adjustments to get it to fit right for you. Oops. Pay attention to this guy. He will be involved in later main storyline stuff. Wilfred. He was eager. Little Alamigo could learn much from Revenant's Toll, that this town can be so alive in the midst of such desolation. I may be wrong. I've never worn not quite so voluptuous. Well, I'm sure I'll grow accustomed to the extra cloth in time. I guess it's kind of baggy. He's gotta wear baggy clothes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wilfred comes in later on with stuff and has a big to-do with Alphino. At least I believe it's him. Because as you go through the storyline, the main MSQ, you meet all sorts of people. And then later on in the MSQ, they show up again and you're going, yeah, I think I met you, but I do not remember how, what, where, or when. But apparently you know who I am, and so I should know who you are, and, you know. I didn't expect to meet you strolling into town, about town. Oh, Tales of My Primal Battles is what's inspired him to come to the Revenant's Toll. Well, here's your uniform, dear. Gotta wear it with pride. Alright. Chucky. Let's go back to Tataru. Poor Tataru. Alright, I get off you before we go running in there. What the hell? Ha!
To annoy Eric. There's a story behind it, but I don't know it correctly.
My daughter-in-law's mom gave her this little keychain of a duck, and every time you hit it, it makes the quacking sounds. It's gonna annoy the hell out of my son. I love it. Duck, 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 quack, quack, quack. That's gonna be amusing as hell. There's a story, she just doesn't know it. There's a story behind the duck, and she just doesn't remember it right now. Where the hell's Alphino? He's further into the... Okay, I guess he's deeper in. Sorry, I got distracted, but it was funny. It was funny. Let me make sure I've got... Oh, I guess I should turn this up a little bit more. Yeah, alright. Just making sure. Alright, Alphino. Yes, I met the other recruits and handed out uniforms. Well, apparently some few have answered the call to arms. But yet they're not an army, they're a small corps of elite warriors that can achieve. Yep, there's much that a small corps of elite warriors can achieve. You thought of a name of the company. And you hope that it will be known across the breadth of Eorzea. Here we go. And so they're just waiting for one of the last recruits before he makes the official announcement. Okay. We go to cutscene now.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you Crystal Braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
Okay, Crystal Braves. I guess I was thinking of Blue Blades, Blue Braves, or something like that because the uniforms are all blue, but they're going to be the Crystal Braves. Yeah, that figures. That tracks.
Whether it be the Beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in Carteneau, it is plain that the nations of Eorzea cannot solve the problems which plague the realm. Thus, does it fall to some few heroic souls to succeed where they have failed. Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Ah, that's a different salute. I think I have that one too. I don't know. Well, Elkwood does. I don't know about Loki. So they're all in bluish uniforms, which is why I thought they were called blue blades.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur?
Please, Antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
I mean, Alphino had these plans for this. His ideas to do this are worthy of compliments. He tried this to bring everybody together to fight different things to protect the land and not be focused on any one nation in Eorzea, but look at Eorzea as a whole. Everybody, all the cities together, fighting for a better day. And a lot of people, if you go to the Synodic Scribe, he does a lot of lore, deep diving type stuff. A lot of people feel that this portion, the first part of the MSQ for ARR, Alphino is this spoiled aristocrat with, grandeur ideas and stuff, and this thing with the Crystal Braves ends up taking him down a few pegs and make him a little more humble. I've never found Alphino to be overly conceited or anything like that. I really truly believe that he was trying for the best of Eorzea. He was just really not able to do it on his own, and I think that's the point. It takes everybody working together to help each other make Eorzea a better world. Instead of him kind of going, well, I'll do this to make it a better world. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to do anything else. And if you haven't been to this part of the MSQ yet, this is spoiler material. I should have warned you ahead of time. I'm just doing it because it's been a long time since I've been through this. I know I can play it as a new game, but I wanted to see it through the eyes of a lower level character. And even though Loki's like 63 right now, or 64, and I have outgrown the MSQ, I'm still going to have him go through it. This way I can remember people like Wilfred. And why I know him. Or the Warrior Light. Why does the Warrior of Light know him? Well, let's go talk to Melifenia and see what she has to say.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions.
Yeah. We shall see.
Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension.
She's talking about the students of Baldessian. The island that they were on was totally destroyed. And there's been no word from the students themselves. So nobody knows if they survived getting away from the destruction or not.
Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12.
Yeah, Kryl's alive. We get to meet Kryl more later.
I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon. When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death.
That's true.
Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well?
More than likely. More than likely.
I wonder. Have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans?
No. Have not. No echo.
Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin's silence portends naught but ill, I fear.
Yeah, she may be just be charging up her batteries again.
Louis-Soir, I pray you yet watch over us.
That's Louis-Soir's broken staff. That was broken at Cartano, and he brought down the, well, he stopped the moon from coming down. That was carrying the Bahamut in it. Well, I don't really want any of those. I'm just going to take the gold. Or the gil. Now what? That's the observation tower, I believe. There's Ossifon. Alright, very good. See that the provisions are prepared for transit port. And let us hope that the shipment is spared the fate of the last. I hope so too. Hang on a second, I'm trying to do something here. God damn it, fold up. Be quiet. Sit there. Okay. I am out of coffee. It's water time. The winds are uncommonly fierce today. What's that little black ship moving in? Oh my goodness. I believe this is inside Isgard. Isgard. It's another thing I want to learn again. Is exactly how to say this. I keep forgetting. Oh boy. Yes, we'll get to learn more about him. There's an Ascian standing behind him. Two of them. Not good. Trader in the midst. This is where everything's gonna go down, 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 down. I usually don't like gloves. I know you gotta look at them. I hit that too fast. Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding, but it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problem of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. I should suppress any activity. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we'll hear of it. Until at such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found. We can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, early on Jay is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the dark beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular, the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. That's true, you didn't plan for that part, did he? Okay, so she believes Alphino's doing his best, but, you know, helping him here and there would I'd probably be the best thing to do. Alphino declined the assistance that she was offering. Yes, he could be independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help. These are his downfalls. So I guess apparently he probably trust me to help. So I'm gonna go help Alphino with the operation of the running of the Crystal Braves. Okay, let's go talk to him. He's over here somewhere. Wow, does that have to go back this way ways? Yeah. More storage room. How interesting. Oh. What the hell are you doing, Thancred? You are juggling a knife? You are flipping a knife around in your hand? Seriously? Well, I guess so. Getting practice in. Alright. Just don't cut your hand, dude. What is it, Loki? To be concise, I'm rather busy. Don't be curt and short with me, you twerp. Yes, I'm going to lend you a hand. Well, what can I help you with? You were hesitant to entrust it to the Braves, but demands upon your time were such that you had little choice. Well, what is it? But you digress. Okay. Alright, so you sent your captain to go do something. Alright, what's up? What are you doing? What can I help with?
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you?
Oh, you're all nice and sweet right now.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us?
Yes.
These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own.
You're all sweet and nice right now. What's up?
That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Okay.
Some days ago,
we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies.
Okay.
Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning.
I would have not had the Crystal Braves detain him. I would have had, you know, Roban question him.
Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
One of many?
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
The Ivy?
He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause.
Oh boy.
These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
There's a whole lot of play on plant stuff here. I don't know.
Now,
Gonna go
much as I
weedy?
would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now.
Like a weed. Did you ever try just getting some Roundup?
We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings.
You should have went and told
I
him.
would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly.
Should have told him in the beginning. You kind of overstepping your bounds by detaining one of the Immortal Flames, which are under Roban. Jerk. God.
Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he will be aware that an investigation is underway. And if that is the case, he may well move against us.
Maybe, maybe not.
We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Oh, thanks. So, I guess we're gonna go talk to Roban. I'm not even gonna zone out. I am going to return to Limsa. What the hell do I have in my bag? Oh, money. There's a Crystal Brave there. You will notice that, why are they in the towns of Gridania and stuff? Just wondering. I don't remember why we stationed them all over the place like that. What I want to do, my goal for Loki, is to get him through all of ARR to Heavensward. Yeah, we're going to go up to the Gold Saucer and then back down. And before I go forward in Heavensward, I want to get all his see, it costs you nothing to go to Udal. All his gathering and crafting done. Because I do miss the fact that I can self-mend, and I don't like that. I can't. So it just shouldn't take long to get his crafting and gathering up, really. In truth. I think the worst part is, we gotta go to the steps at Udal. I think the worst part is Leatherworker, because you gotta go out and get, we want there. Just go right there. just go up. So I'm wondering, is there any crystal braves in here? Nope. Nope. What in the hell's going on here? They're all in tremble mode. They all have the same first name, but their last name is just a little bit different. Wanderings, Wandered, Wanderer, Wanders, Wonderwall, Wanderlast, Wandering, and Wanders. And they're all trembling before this fire. I don't know. Is this like, you know, exhibition art or something? I don't want to know. I feel like I need to wash my hands after that. Just saying. Hey, Robon, how's it going, dude?
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Well, it isn't good. It is not good.
He is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Ilberd.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
Good friend of Roban's, but Ilberd. We do not trust Ilberd.
But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
He's all nice and sweet now. Telling you.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads.
And here's the good and bad part about going back and doing the ARR from scratch. If you've already done it, kind of remember shit. And I remember Ilberd not being a good person.
The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
It's all the same.
Bah! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher.
Oh, don't say that, Robon. Don't put yourself down. Come on.
But you, Wilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, You were an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
Ah, come on, you guys. What? Don't look at me. You guys are fine.
I have tidings.
They're not good tidings, Roban.
So there has been progress.
Oh, it sounds like you've kept him up to date. At least he knows what's going on.
I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Just whisper it.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monetarists have been in league with the Empire from the first?
Only one of them.
Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days and drink to the future of our homeland.
Yeah, he's all nice right now, guys. Isn't gonna bode well. Not gonna bode well at all. At least they have been keeping the heads of states informed about the accident and the Empire and all that good shit.
Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up.
He's actually really jealous.
Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
You're welcome, but I don't trust you. I think I'll just take the gold. Give me the gold. Now what you do, Albert? Yeah, we're gonna hunt for the ivy, okay. Alright, we're done here. We're going back to the Rising Stones. Back to Mordona. I should stop in at Loki's house sometime. Maybe I'll do that when I land before I go any further, just in case. In case. I still think it was pretty good that I was lucky enough to get this spot. Let me go in real fast and then I'll go back out and show you why I think it's lucky. And this is where Loki lives. His bed and stuff are downstairs. We got a kitchen, area to relax, people to take care of him, and libraries upstairs. I gotta send over a different door, one that doesn't open. It used to be a screen area. And if I can get some more spots, I'm going to have some stepping stones here. Go over the bridge. We got a chocobo stable here. God damn it. Of course, we got an area you can just sit down and listen to the water, but the best spot is up here. The view of the waterfall. And I believe I can get up on the roof from here. I think. Nope. Not quite. Well, I can't. I can't jump very well. I need to get some paint and repaint this deck. Damn. Forgot to do that. But anyway, it's a nice view up here. Why can't I get up on the roof? I should have been able to get right up on the roof. I was halfway over there. I don't know. Should I try again? Nope. Nope. Oh, anyway. I need to paint the stable too. I went and got him. He's got the, I made him the otter house in the FC over on Cactar's workshop area. We have it unlocked. I think it's cute to have the little otters as your lampposts around the edge of the fencing. So there's one there. I think that's on each of the corners. And then there's some by the house itself. One on each side of the door. So yeah, one on each of the corners. That other one out there is all by itself. Where did I put the etherite for this place? Oh, don't tell me I don't have an etherite down. No, I have it here. Okay. I was saying there's one right here. I thought it looked cool in the water. I do not have a garden plot out for him. We'll think about that when we have more room. Where I could sneak it in, too. It would say maybe over here, but no, you don't want those things underneath trees or something because you can't see what you're doing to plant crap. Maybe over here, one would fit. Yeah, one would fit right about here. Still have room. Easy to work on. We might do that. But I do want some stepping stones outside that lead over here, that lead over towards the door, and some here in the back that lead from here to there. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would just about fill up the extra room. We got 20 spots now, and I think they're moving it up to 30 for outside on a small house. Alright, let's go back to the rising stones. Rising stones. And then I will look to see how much of a dent we put into this post ARR that I have to go through. To go after the primal Shiva. That's the next primal. be facing. But that's a ways off. Now I'm going to tell Alphino everything. Yeah, we've returned. Something has happened? What sort of trouble? The fourth was tasked with reconnaissance of the rendezvous site used by the IV's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. That's what we were told. According to Port, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foes with dignity and have grave fears for her safety. Uh-oh. We must dispatch a rescue party at once. Recall those braves who are afield. Beg your pardon, Commander, we have not the time to pull everybody in. We go. More captives. Yep, we just go. Let's go. Alright, we gotta go down to, it's here in Mordona. We're gonna... Alright, let's go. Let's just go. We'll hop on Chucky and get our butt going there. Chucky, I know you're right behind me. I can hear you walking. Come here. Let's go, baby. I am so happy that I can fly. Alright, this is the Tangle. Where's Alright, next to a Fate. Fell upon us without warning and hauled her off to the castor. Don't worry, I can kill everybody in there. I know. Don't worry, I will go get them. Oh, God. We're gonna come down like a ton of bricks. Alright. I have an arrow for you. I have some arrows for you. I'm gonna kick you or something. Are we done? That's it? That's all we got? That's all you got? That's all they got. Wasn't much. Let's get you untied and stuff and out of here. We'll beat everything up on the way out. We'll get her out of here. Alright, let's get her out of here then. Come on. Defeat Imperial troops who appear at specific locations. Sure. Apparently there's one up here. shits and giggles. Chucky's gonna kick you. Hey, Method, how's it going? There's a place up here somewhere. We're gonna kick butt and take names. Hey. I have an arrow with everybody's name on it, so just pick one and you know, I'm even going to take down extra, just because. Alright, that's one. Okay, open the door. Thank you. Oh, I already should. A little too spicy with the arrows there, I know. And the rest of them aren't stopping because they know better. Let's get to running. Come on. Peloton this thing. Alright. Who's next? I'm serving a pop of fresh arrows here. Come get yours. That's it? Oh, I was gonna say, come on. Are you serious? You guys are wimpy. Because I'm out leveled this a long time ago. What can I say? Like I said, I have out leveled the MSQ. This is no place to go. Where am I supposed to go now? In the tangle? That would be out this one. Why did they have me fight that way instead of this way? I don't know. And of course, they're over here by that fate. Alright, so you guys are gonna head back in. Now I'll report back to Alpha now. There is a lot of foreshadowing in this part of the MSQ. When you finally get to the ports later on, then you'll kind of look back and go, why didn't I see that? Right there in front of my face. Why didn't I see that? Okay, we're back, Alpha now. You've been a little bit anxious about me risking myself inside the enemy stronghold? No need. Yep, succeeded in the mission. Okay, and the woman we rescued is being cared for. Yep, you're fine. You're welcome. You're welcome. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. Well... Apprehended the ivy. Gonna go to the Corinthians. Ishgardian dignitary. And the man expressly requested my presence. Oh, I wonder. As soon as we are ready. Alright, let me go. I don't want any gloves, so just give me the gill. Back and forth. Alright, let me go look up back and forth. Back and forth. Okay. I am currently in the main scenario, Dreams of Ice, and then at the start of it, this is the very start of it, then I still have Before the Fall to go through, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 quests. And then I will be at the point where Heaven's Ward begins. After I do Before the Dawn, then I can go get my Wanderer's Minuet, which I'm missing off of my taskbar. So yeah, I've still got 20, 40 something quests to wade through before I get to that point. Yeah, okay. Onwards and upwards. Gloam, what the hell? Those look, oh no, are you serious? Well, that's an interesting, you know, mark on your butt. God. Oh my God, you expect those straps to go right through the crack and up to something. Oh my God. I don't, you could dye them. With the color, how would you do? Oh, the only part's dyeable is the center part. Well, maybe. Oh God. The rest of it's green. I don't think so. What about this one? Well, that's interesting. Oops. It's dyeable. So I'm guessing it may just be this part. We'll find out here in a second. No, it's the actual leg part. But when you dye it, you're going to contend with black and brown and a copper color. Metallic brass. It's an interesting look, but I don't think I'd want to glam him in that. What about these? Oh, hell no. No. No, 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 no. Ah, we get to meet him. Big crush. Ambassador of the Holy See of Isgard. Emmerich. We get to meet Emmerich. We get to meet Emmerich. Now, I'm curious because when I was on Elquin, you got this vibe that Emmerich was very taken with the Warrior Light because she's female. So, wonder how that's going to play out this time since I'm on a male character. Same thing with Hossifant. Lord Hossifant. I mean, we knew you could tell that he was smitten with her, okay? So I don't know. I'm wondering how that's gonna come across. Because you get to have dinner with Emmerich later on, just you and him and some servants, and you know what I'm saying? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yes, I will go up there with you. No, it's fine. We'll go. Let me go talk to Milifuga real quick before we head out. Just in case. Make sure she's okay that I'm leaving with you. Yeah. Okay. There's been other reports of any disturbances with the beast tribe, so I guess we're cool. Alvino believes your presence may help him secure a more on favorable terms. Yeah, okay. Sure. So we're gonna find out if Elmerich swings both ways. Yep, I have explained the situation. So she's wondering why that Asgardians are reaching out now. I guess we'll find out. Alphado doesn't know anything more. Notoriously reclusive nation of Isgard, situated at the center of the Albanian Spine, ruled by the Isgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of a convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Since which times their border has been very closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' plea even when the calamity loomed large. Ow. So, they were a part of an alliance a long time ago, but as soon as we got rid of some of the Imperial troops, they just went back in and closed their doors. On the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent, so everybody else was doing their part to protect the world except Isgard. They just stayed quiet behind their little fence, hoping that would be enough. I have tried to convince Isgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. And I guess the door has been shut in his face. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, We cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. As Alamigo's fallen at this point. And your efforts have yielded nothing until now. Yeah, surely this could be considered a step in the right direction. He hopes it so. Okay, so we're gonna finally meet with somebody of genuine influence. Yep. They have something that they desire, though. He doesn't know what yet. But as such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of unrefuted truths. Sorry. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Yep. They're already on your doorstep. They're out there in the fern, past the tangle down there. Yep. Just, he's going to talk about those points and more. So, we're going to head off to Dragonhead. Well, Hasafant likes me. What can I say? Lord Hasafant. So, off we go! Dragonhead. Just have to work through these, and then I have one more page, and then I'll be done. Oh my god. And then, of course, I want to get my crafters up, and I want to do Hildebrand. The Rise and Fall of the Gentleman. We're going to focus on that as soon as I get through pushing him to Heaven's Ward, at least. And I'll go back and do other things like crafting and harvesting and stuff. So, let's go. Yeah, let's go, Chucky. Let's ride. Yeah, it's a bit snowy out here today. Oh, well, no wonder. We've got blizzards going on. Great. It's snow over here. It's blizzards back behind me, but just snow over here. If I was on Elkwood, I'd be over here. This over here, right here, is the location where you get dark steel ore at 1 o'clock in the morning. I know that location very well. Very well. Alright. Alright, Chucky, just hang out for a second. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. Lord Hasafant, you're too kind. Which hearth have you been stoking, dude? Poor Alphino, he does not like the cold climates. Ah. He wasn't expecting Alphino, he just was happy to see me. So Alphino's worried that maybe they've overextended their need for assistance with Lord Hossifant since they found the Enterprise. And Lord Hossifant's going, nah, you're fine. You know, we're all good. Come on. Housefather Tomp may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. Yeah, maybe. In any case, I'm certainly delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretic activity is of great concern to us all. Sir Emmerich has arrived at Dragonhead earlier, and he's eager to meet me. Okay, so we're supposed to rest here for a minute and then go ahead and go in to see him. Which I think is upstairs, outstairs, what the... It's upstairs. Or this other part over here. Where? What the... I can't tell. I keep forgetting there's this thing over here. Yep. Let's go in.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
All right.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Emmerich.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Okay.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
Oh, no, come on.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Yep.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
See?
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
Sure.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long.
Well, of course.
What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Oh, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Yeah. Well?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Forton has offered to Revenant's toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange.
What is that?
Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
Ah, Midgard Sorma. He's a good guy, really.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
No.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
Yeah, you guys are all focused on dragons.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions.
Ooh.
Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
That's what you hoping for.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
Uh-oh. Now what?
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Again?
It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
So they stole the provisions again. Yeah, just when we were starting to make progress, the caravan. Honestly, I was inclined to think the gods were conspiring against us. Yeah, it seems so. And we'll go talk with Lord Hossafont. And that's where I'm going to end today. We're going to go talk to Lord Hossafont and find out more about the last caravan being attacked by a Lady Iceheart. And of course, we just agreed to watching the dragon of the lake. Make sure that they don't resurrect him. I will be back on Tuesday, reset day. If you haven't done Hatching Tide, I would suggest doing it because you only have a couple more days to finish that. Doesn't take that long, maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes to do the whole thing, plus run the little, gauntlet with the plants and stuff to get enough little eggy things to buy everything on the list. The higher score you get, the more eggies you get, So it doesn't take you really that long to do. This way you'd have the eyewear and the emote and all that other good stuff. So, until Tuesday, I hope everybody has an excellent day. Thank you for being here and watching. Take care. Bye!
Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. Dear right brain, you're so far off, oh it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense, your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause, all you feel is dread. My logic is fair, if it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout.